In this video, we'll be talking about our TSI preparation plan. Number one is watching this video, which you're doing. Number two, complete the pre-assessment activity. You can click on the link right here. It's going to bring you to this document. You'll begin by going to this site, tsipreview.com. When you get there, there's a couple of important things you need to note, and they're all in this middle section here. The email address, enter my email, Mr. Richmond's email, lrichmond@uttia.org. The ID number, when it calls for that, is your month, day, year, 4-digit year version of your birthday. Don't put any dashes in. That's going to be your ID number. When it comes time to select your school, you go down to the very bottom and it says unknown, not listed. You'll put in UT Tyler University Academy. You'll go through all this and watch some videos. Step 5 is working some practice problems. I strongly suggest you work those practice problems, but just in the beginning, just rip through there. You can select don't know so that you can get this activity completed and get the certificate to me. Once you get that once that certificate comes to me, I'm going to send you and Dr. Rutledge both a copy. But do go back and do those practice problems. You're going to need as much practice as you can between now and the test time. Next, access your Accuplacer practice app account. You can simply click on this link, or you can Google Accuplacer practice app. It'll be the very first hit. When you go there, you should see this screen. We have probably started an account previously. Most of y'all, we've used this account, but for whatever reason, there's issues with it. If you have your credentials and you're able to get logged in, great. If not, create a new account. You might need to use a different email address. Once you have created this account, you're going to log on and work some of these tests. Work at least one of them a day. When you're beginning the account, this is what it'll look like. You'll be given this initial screen here. Obviously, you're going to select TSI practice test. You're only going to have to do this part the very first time you log into your account. Then you'll get a reading and writing test. We're talking about just the math here. All right. There's two options, learn as you go and sample test. They're very similar. All right. You're going to click on one of these and you're going to work these tests. To help you, I will go through this test once and work all the problems. The problems you'll see will be pretty similar, some not exactly the same for the most part, but pretty similar. So my video may be helpful. When you view my video, view it as a guided practice. That is, pause the video, see what the problem is, try it on your own, and then view my solution. This thing is very nice because it can track your history, so you can go back and see how you've done. Do as many of these as you can stand between now and the test. Number 4, practice as much as you can stand on other material. Focus on what you're struggling on from the practice test or the learn as you go tests. I'm going to have additional material posted on Google Classroom. So if you go to Google Classroom, in our Algebra 2 Google Classroom, to the classwork, you're going to see a new section that says TSI material. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I'm just going to call your attention to a couple. This top link is the link to the practice app we just saw. TSI practice material. In here, there is a PDF of a couple of sample tests. A little later on, I have Accuplacer solution videos. You can get here and watch. I've got 2 videos that work out a lot of the problems from that practice test. And here's another copy of that PDF. Here's a link to the pre-assessment activity that you will be completing soon. I'm going to post additional material for the TSI in this area, so keep checking this on a daily basis and you'll see some additional stuff, videos and various kinds of practice problems. Between now and the test day, I will hold additional Zoom meetings. Attend as many as possible. We have our regular Zoom on Monday. And that will be devoted to TSI practice. And after that, on Tuesday and Wednesday, there will be some additional practice if you can make it do so. IXL, when you take these practice tests, it'll tell you what you need some help with. Find an IXL that would be helpful. Many of you will need help in some of the algebra. These 6 IXLs would be particularly useful. We've done them all. You may have 100 on all these, but that doesn't mean that you can do it right now. So go back and cycle through these like we do in class. Do a couple of each one and go back through until you feel real confident. The main thing is you're going to have to get this TSI math passed. If it's not on the upcoming test, it's going to be some test in the future. You may have to commit time in summer in order to get it done. The work that you put in today will save you a lot of pain down the road. Work really hard for the next little period of time before a test, and you'll be in good shape. That concludes this video.